Hey guys, what is up? It is first 2 weeks and finally bringing you guys this round 79 strategy here that I've had for quite some time. I've had it since Saturday, but I've just been too sick and my voice has sounded too horrible to even attempt a commentary. So it just sounded ridiculous with how I sounded back then, so it was a couple of days ago. So I'm bringing this to you guys now because my voice is at least 90% better, if not 100% by now. And so I'm finally bringing you guys this strategy here. We're going to jump right into it here, and I'm doing this happy TV dance like normal here. I mean, I was just super pumped to make it this far, my first try, because this was my first try on this map at all for any high round strategy whatsoever. And we're going to jump right into it here with the crawler strategy. And these things aren't very hard to do anyways, but something I came across while I was shooting these things with this liquefier. And of course they do chain react. I killed 2 with that first shot right there. And then you get the other the slick spot right there from the liquefier. You get the other crawlers, and they slip around on it. I mean, that's the best part, because those things are super annoying and they're super hard to hit because they're jumping all over the place. They're just sitting there, just sitting ducks right there. And there, bam, it's already over. The entire round is just done that easily. So if you have some extra liquefier ammo, it's great to do. If you don't, or if you just want to get some free perks, like you see I have 6 perks there. I'm using Who's Who like an idiot. I didn't know how Who's Who worked. I didn't know the full extent of it. So I'll get into that in a minute. But I was using 6 perks this entire time and never saved myself the quick revive. I always went and just completely abandoned my body. I mean, I would just ray train around my body and never make any kind of resemblance of an attempt ever even. And here I'm at round 50 because I was just pumped I made it around 50. Just first try, and then I was like, when I was in the 40s, I was like, all right, let's try to make it to 50. 50s, all right, let's try to make it to 60. And then I was in the 60s, all right, let's make it to 70. All right, 70s, and then let's make it to 80, and I got to 79 obviously, so pretty close. And we'll see how you guys are gonna see how I died in a little bit. It's pretty cool, and it's a pretty cool gameplay. So make sure you stay till the end or watch it out. Check it out to watch all that because it is some pretty cool gameplay on my part. And here I am just getting more perks because I went down in like round 48. I think it was my second down, and my third down was around 78. And then it was because of that I sprayed ammo. I never saved myself with spraying ammo with this liquefier. For those of you who haven't seen it, check out my last video. It shows you how to get out of tight situations really quickly, like basically like PhD Flapper that you do from Black Ops 1. But anyways, you're seeing what I'm doing here. I gotta mention this before the strategy is over. You always have to keep moving. If you're gonna knife these things, keep moving at all times. Just keep backing up and occasionally punch back. If you start getting hit, just start running away. Those things can hit you pretty fast, and you do not want to get trapped in a corner because they can trap you in corners pretty easily with how weirdly they teleport around and move around and everything. So if you're gonna knife these things or punch them or whatever you want to call it, melee them. If you're gonna melee them, make sure you're always moving at all times. Never back yourself into a corner, but always look back knifing. So that's why I like doing this in this open spot down here. It's open enough. And there we go, I got Who's back. And of course I'm not using it the right way at all. So yeah, that's how that happened. And I would definitely recommend only using 4 perks. Don't use double tap, and either use speed or mule kick on top of Who's Who and quick revive. You need Who's Who and quick revive for sure, and jug obviously. And then I would say either use speed or speed or mule kick depending on what you want. I prefer speed because mule kick's really not necessary because you're using this liquefier for all of your kills. But the thing is, the thing that mule kick might be nice for is when you get to really high rounds like 100 plus, and you want extra ammo for those insta kills. That's definitely an option you can take. But anyways, here, this is the main strategy I was using, just running back and forth here and ray training around this. You run around this pillar, you go over here to above the hole. You don't go in the hole yet. Well, okay, I went in the hole here because I've already got them all ray trained up. I'll show you guys the strategy when I get back up to the top. But the reason why I'm down here, I like to shoot this liquefier shot down here, and then kill all the zombies down there. Like, I don't kill them all down there. They usually run back up, and then you can see they got those walkers again. So all those walkers basically come right there to you. They're either right there or they're down below, and you can get them down below when you fire the first shot. And here's an awesome chain reaction I had. I didn't have too many of these. I mean, it's a kind of hard place to do chain reactions like this, but this is a pretty nice chain reaction for what I've had. I had about probably 5 or so of these throughout the entire game that kept going like this and just kept going and going and going, which is awesome. And that's why this strategy is really nice, but at the same time, if you go to the Chinese restaurant room, you're definitely going to get a lot more chain reactions and a lot longer chain reactions over there. So you're going to save a lot more ammo. So if you want to go for extremely high round attempts, like 100 plus or so, I would say definitely try out that strategy. And I'll be going over that soon too, but I have not tried that out yet personally. And I just haven't, well, I have a little bit, but I haven't really liked it too much because I just didn't know how to run it before. The liquefier is a new gun, and it's just completely new and brand new concept of how to use it. You start firing, and not at these guys, you don't. But when you're in the Chinese room, you're going to want to just fire one shot when half the rate train's there, so that way you can keep chaining that reaction together over and over and over. But I was just training the entire rate train all at one time, and it just would not go well after that, because I mean you just can't do that you can't rate train the entire horde in that small little room. But if you have like half rate train, it's really not that much of a problem. So it's actually not that bad of a strategy to run, but you just have to know how to run it first of all. Once you know how to run it, then it's really not that bad. But that's why I'm over here, because I don't really like that strategy. And this strategy is just an extremely safe strategy. It can still get you to really high rounds. It can get you to, I would say, 80 plus at least. But you're going to see how I got rid of all my ammo in a minute here. It's just kind of stupidity. I mean, I was got myself trapped in a corner, and I was trying to just get out of it. I almost did, and you're going to see in a minute here, I don't know how I didn't, actually. I was flashing red, but I don't know where that last hit came from, and I sure as hell am not going to theater mode and trying to figure that out, and I'm sure theater mode probably didn't even save this long of a game, because this was probably about a 6-hour game or so, maybe 6.5. And here I am, and where's the last hit? I'm sitting in this corner. What did I get hit by? I was behind. I don't know. I don't know where the zombie came from that hit me. If there was a zombie, even I don't really know what happened there. But here I am in Who's Who. I'm not even making any sort of thing that even resembles any kind of an attempt to go get myself, because I didn't know if you go revive yourself instead of just letting yourself bleed out. If you bleed out, you still get your perks back and everything, minus quick revive and minus Who's Who. But if you go and revive yourself, you get all of your perks back, including quick revive, so you don't have to use up the quick revive. So you can technically just have 100 downs and you can still be playing the game completely legitimately, not a glitch or anything. So you could have as many downs as you want, as long as you are able to go revive yourself. I'm pretty sure you don't have Jug while you're in Who's Who, though, so you gotta be careful, obviously. And you have no perks, you have this pistol, and you don't even have the Gala Knuckles, which, if you have bought it, so... And that really doesn't matter at round 78, but when you're in earlier rounds, when I was testing this whole thing out, testing Who's Who out with friends and co-op games and stuff, we did not really know how to use Who's Who at all. And I mean, I still didn't to this point, but I did after this point, at least. After I played this game, and I had learned it in another game. I didn't even learn it from any videos, actually. I learned it from another game. I was like, I have 6 downs? How do I have 6 downs right now? Because I just don't know what got myself, revived myself because it was convenient, because the nuke just went off or something, or I found a nuke as my Who's Who person, I guess. But yeah, and that's how, basically this entire strategy. But now we're going to skip ahead a little bit here and jump straight into how I went down on my final death here. And of course, I only did have 4 downs. I didn't have any more than 4 downs because I didn't save myself from quick revive or anything. I didn't go and revive myself because I just was stupid and didn't know how the Who's Who perk actually worked completely yet. I knew part of it and I thought I knew all of it, but obviously that's not the case. And what's going on here is I am getting more Liquifire ammo. Well, I'm going to try to put it back in the mystery box and get a new one at the end of the round here because I got 1 zombie left over. And yeah, that didn't work out too well. I had 1 zombie in the elevator here, just stupid mistakes, stupid gameplay, I guess. But I mean, like, the thing is, and this is where the gameplay gets really good here, because I mean, I'm on round 79 in the middle of nowhere in this elevator, and the round's starting up a brand new round here, so it's gonna start getting really intense. So focus on gameplay while this is going on here. But my plan was to go get the new Liquifire ammo because I've been using so much of it, just because, and I got 679,000 points, so I can go get a new gun. That's not a problem. Well, new Liquifire, any other guns, I can't do anything right now. It's around 79. But I figured, you know what, I'm going to go do that right now. That way I can just make sure everything's going to be good for the next round here. So I still have some Liquifire ammo left, but not much. I mean, if I would have had max ammo early in the round, it would have been fine. But I figured, you know what, let's play it safe. And this happened to be the farthest thing from safe. So I'm just race training over here like a beast. Just in the tiniest little corner over here by the trample steam. And they got the elevator there. I'm waiting for the elevator to get here so I can go back up to the top. And it just, obviously it's going to take a little while here. So I do race train the entire horde together right here. I race train all of it together around 79, so that's pretty intense over here. And of course I have no quick revive, so once I go down, that is it. And it's going to be in a little bit here, but I do make it all to the box, and you're going to see how it happens here. But here I am, just still race training. I'm waiting for that quick revive elevator, just wondering where the hell is this elevator I gotta get going here. I buy that barrier there. I hadn't bought it yet in the entire game because I just had no need to, I guess. I never thought about it, and I figured, you know what? Instead of trying to buy that while I'm getting cornered, I might as well buy that right now because the game could end right here. I mean, I only have 1 down, and the thing is, my mentality right now is just, I don't care if I go down. Like, this game's been going on for so long, and this is all in 1 day because I figured, you know what? Screw this. I am not letting Treyarch screw me again on another DC. For those of you who've been with me for a while, you saw my round 55 transit DC with absolutely 0 downs, and that amazing clutch I had to get 0 downs. But I just figured, screw it, I am not letting Treyarch DC me. I'm going to play this out, and it was starting to get late at night. It was starting to get really late. I'm like, screw it, I would rather go down and have a score save by just being tired than I would than having it not save and just be DC'd when I wake up in the morning and being well rested. So I figured, you know what, screw it, I'm going to do this. And so here I am, I'm hopping in the elevator, and I shoot the liquid fire. I probably should have shot a little earlier, but again, not thinking too clearly here. I got an instant kill, start spraying the liquid fire again. I mean, and then I got a nuke, just get a little bit lucky there, and able to hold these guys off for a little bit longer so I can just try to run the hell away from here. So here I am, just getting away from here. I mean, I almost went that way. I didn't know the map as well at this point either. I mean, that would have been the wrong way to go anyways. The zombies blocked me, so that was good. I still have instant kill. I should have brought out my second gun. I have like the packed hammer, I'm pretty sure. I do get all the way to the box. I mean, I took the entire lap of the map there. I mean, that's where I started, just beyond that window right there. And here I am getting the Python. I mean, this is garbage. It's not gonna do anything. Just getting rid of the Sucker Fire so I can go and get it again. Here I am, just ray training still around 79. Just going like crazy, and I get the War Machine. I didn't think about this, but this thing makes you run so slow. If I wouldn't have been running so slow there, I wouldn't have taken nearly as many hits. If I would have taken that and just switched it for a different gun, I probably got out of there, but the War Machine makes you run so slow, and I didn't even think about that. I wouldn't have even thought about that if I was completely awake and aware of everything. I wouldn't have even thought about that, but it is definitely a fact, and it definitely does make you go a lot slower, so that was the reason I went down. I probably actually could have ray trained the entire horde there, because the horde was almost entirely there. If I would have gotten away from that one little situation, I probably would have been able to get a new gun and get a liquid fire and keep going for a long while yet. But that is the entire strategy here. I mean, I'm still at rank 557 because of all the stupid glitchers. It is just, it's complete bullshit. Honestly, it is bullshit. That is not a legitimate strategy. For those of you who want to say it is, we're going to see if it's a legitimate strategy or not, and the way we're going to do that is we're going to see, does Treyarch patch this? If they do patch it, then it's a glitch. If they don't patch it, then it's not a glitch, and it's a legitimate strategy, and I'll give you that. I will say it's a legitimate strategy if they do not patch it, but I guarantee they patch it because it is a glitch. You cannot, I don't even know how people have been arguing that that's a legitimate strategy. But anyways, guys, that is the entire strategy here. This is the easiest way to get to high rounds because it's a really open pathway there, but the thing is, it doesn't use ammo as conservatively as the Chinese room does. So I'm going to be going back and doing another attempt on that. It'd be awesome to get 100 plus on this map. I'm definitely going to be going for it, 100 plus. We'll see when I do get it. I'm not sure if I'm going to be going for too many high round strategies right now or not. But that is the entire strategy, guys. And make sure you like this video if this helps you out, because it lets me know I'm doing something right. And also make sure to subscribe if you want to see more awesome gameplay like this and high round strategies. And also, I'll probably even come out with more just general tips and tricks on this map, and probably achievement guides and Easter eggs also. So make sure you guys subscribe for that, and I will see you guys later.
Wait, are you in the middle of the round? Oh my god.
Let's go wake up the dead.
That is
Go to sleep.
That is crazy. Mid round. Crazy motherfucker. That's all I gotta say.
Gonna be surprised. I love this gun. No!